So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to show you the recipe for today. What we're going to be cooking is a 5-minute pasta sauce. This is my absolute favorite. And I've chose this sauce because this is a recipe that any of you folks are going to benefit from, whether or not you decide that you want to continue your path in culinary, or if you just want to have a killer recipe that anyone can make. It's going to be people pleasing. It takes 5 minutes to prepare, and it is a super light, fresh tomato sauce. Perfect for a hot night when you don't want to be cooking in the kitchen, but you do want something very fresh. Um, we start out with our cold pan here. I'm going to turn that on to medium-high heat. And the first thing that we are going to do is going to take our olive oil, start that simmering into the pan. Into the olive oil, I am going to place my chopped garlic. So this is 3 fresh cloves of garlic. I'm going to add to that my crushed red chili peppers, my tablespoon and a half. Yeah, we're talking super, super simple. To that, I am going to add my salt. That's just a half a teaspoon. That's a good pinch. Now, as that's heating up, I'm going to fill you in as to why I didn't pour my tomato sauce into a bowl when I was setting out my mise en place for you in the picture that I showed earlier on. I want to make sure that you understand the difference between there's chopped tomatoes in a tin. You can get full tomatoes. You can get diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and on and on. Something I want you to be aware of. So I'm removing this from the heat because it's getting very, very hot. This is simmering. It's been 45 seconds. I'm going to turn this down now to minimum. It's getting very, very well. You can see that's cooking. That garlic is getting very well done. Very well cooked, not well done. Into this, I'm going to pour my tomato. Okay, perfect. So as I'm saying, the reason I didn't put this just into a bowl, notice the next time you were in the grocery store. This is a product of Italy. It comes into Canada. This is finely chopped tomato. The ingredients that you're going to find in here is tomato and a little bit of salt. You're going to notice when you see in the grocery store, a lot of the products that we get here in Canada, and it's going back to our nutrition lessons, a lot have added sugar. And you wouldn't think that there would be added sugar in a can of tomato sauce, but there absolutely is. This is something we have to be on guard for. It's way more common than you would want to believe, and it's something that we as educators watch out for, and it's something that you as a student and as a consumer need to watch out for as well. To that now, I'm going to add my fresh basil. Okay, and this has been at a gentle simmer for a few minutes here. Basically, we are just heating up the tomatoes, and once those tomatoes are hot, we're going to throw in our lemon zest, and that is going to be that. That's going to be all we're going to do with this. This is a very light, very simple tomato sauce. The reason it's so good is we are using fresh ingredients. The basil is from my garden. I'm using the tomatoes, the canned tomatoes that are only tomatoes. These are non-GMO. There's no sugar added. There's no tomato juice added. There's no water added. There's just tomatoes and a little bit of salt. Uh, the better ingredients that you can procure for your recipes, the better your recipes are going to turn out. Now, I'm going to just throw in the zest of one lemon. This is kind of the key secret ingredient. Stirring that in just to finish. We're going to turn the heat off now. You can see my sauce is just beautiful. This is Just a perfect, perfect tomato sauce.